What's up happening is going to be the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Legendary Collection GameBoard Edition, guys. So I'm gonna switch the camera around. Here we've got Slifer, the Sky Dragon, Obelisk, the Tormentor, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. So, I'll be putting the phone down for a brief minute so I can get the plastic off and open the box. Alright, guys. Alrighty, here's what we got, guys. So I'm gonna take these out for just a brief moment so I can reveal the board inside. Let me put this off to the side for a brief minute. There we go. Here we have Slifer, the Sky Dragon, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Speed Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, Black Skull Dragon, Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, and I don't know who. So let's bring these back up. I'll get to these guys later. After the packs. So, let's get started. Our first pack is this nifty little one. Pharaoh's Servant. Let me just open this, guys. Alright, I'll put that there, and let's draw. First, we have Mystic Probe. You can activate this card when a continuous spell card is activated. Negate all continuous spell cards during the turn this card is activated. I draw. 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Its effect reads Flip, Summon, destroy all face-up level 4 monsters your opponent control on your opponent's side of the field. Let's see. Deep Sea Warrior. Its effect reads, as long as Yumi is face up on the field, this card is unaffected by any spell cards. I draw. Gust. You can activate this card when one or more of your spell cards are destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect your opponent controls. Destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Let's see what we get. Michuzur. Its effect reads, you can activate this card when a monster is sent from the field to the graveyard. Destroy one monster on the field. Let's see. Gradius. It's a normal monster. I won't get into normal monsters' deals. Metal Detector. Ooh, that's a new one even for me. Its effect reads, you can activate this card when a continuous trap card is activated. Negate all continuous trap cards during the turn this card is activated. Draw. The All-Seeing White Tiger. Sword Hunter. Its effect reads, if this card destroys a monster by battle, equip it to this card as an equip card. At the end of the battle phase, this card gains 200 attack for each card equipped to this card. Alright guys, so that was the first pack we just opened. Now on to the next. Give me a second, guys. Gotta open the next pack. Alright guys, same deal as before. Blindly Loyal Goblin. Its effect reads, as long as this card remains face up on the field, control of this card cannot switch. Next card. Goblin of Greed. Its effect reads, as long as this card remains face up on your side of the field, neither player can activate an effect by discarding from his or her hand. Rod of the Mind's Eye. Its effect reads, if a monster equipped with this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, the damage becomes 1,000. I draw. Ray of Hope. Add 2 light monsters from your graveyard to your deck and shuffle it. Guardian Bao. Its effect reads, this card can only be normal summoned, flip summoned, or special summoned when there are a wicked breaking Flamberge bow on your side of the field. Each time this card destroys one of your opponent's monsters and sends it to the graveyard as a result of battle, increase the attack of this card by 1,000 points. Also, the effects of an effect monster that this card destroys as a result of battle are negated. Ooh, Dark Flare Knight. Its effect reads, any damage to this card's controller caused as a result of battle involving this monster becomes 0. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, special summon one Mirage Knight from your hand or deck. Drag down into the grave. Its effect reads, you and your opponent look at each other's hands, select one card from each other's hands, and discard them to the graveyard, and each draw one card. Sakuratsu Armor. Its effect reads, activate only when an opponent's monster declares an attack. Destroy the attacking monster. And last but not least for this pack, Cestus of Degla. Its effect reads, you can only equip this card to a fairy-type monster. Increase the attack of a monster equipped with this card by 500 points. When the monster equipped with this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, increase your life points by an equal amount. So guys, that's all for that pack. Also, that pack was called Dark Crisis. The next pack is going to be Invasion of Chaos. So stay tuned. Alright guys, here we go. We've got Stealth Bird. Its effect reads, once per turn, you can flip this card into face-down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. Next card, Burning Algae. Its effect reads, when this card is sent to the graveyard, increase your opponent's life points by 1,000 points. Next card, Double D Borderline. Its effect reads, while there are no spell cards in your graveyard, neither player can conduct their battle phase. It is a continuous spell. Next card, Chaos Sorcerer. Its effect reads, this card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play one light and one dark monster in your graveyard. Once per turn, During your main phase, you can remove one face-up monster on the field from play. If you activate this effect, this card cannot attack during this turn. Next card. Destruction Ring. Destroy one face-up monster on your side of the field to inflict 1,000 points of damage to both players' life points. It's a handy card, guys. Say you have it waiting in the wings, and you manage to get your opponent down to 1,000 or less life points. Activate that card. It's game. Alright, next card, guys. Prickle Fairy. Plant type. While this card is face up on your side of the field, your opponent cannot attack insect type monsters. The battle position of a monster that battles with this card is changed to defense position at the end of the damage step. Next card. Ojama Black. Next card. Coatman the Desperate Outlaw. Its effect reads, when this card is flip summoned, you can equip one equip spell card in your graveyard to this card. Interesting. Last but not least for this pack, we've got Soul Absorption. Its effect reads, each time a card or cards is removed from play, increase your life points by 500 points for each card removed from play. That's all for that pack. Now moving on to the next one. The next pack is Blue Eyes White Dragon. Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright, guys. Here comes the fun part. Here we go, guys. Draw. We have Armail. Sorry, guys, that card's a little difficult to pronounce for it's the first time I've seen it. Draw. Westlands. Its effect reads, increase the attack and defense of all dinosaur, zombie, and rock-type monsters by 200 points. Next card. Witty Phantom. Interesting. Next card. Yami. Its effect is increase attack and defense of all Fiendcaster type monsters by 200 points. Also, decrease the attack and defense of all fairy type monsters by 200 points. Next card. Two-pronged attack. Select and destroy 2 of your monsters and 1 of your opponent's monsters. Following card. Mammoth Graveyard. Intriguing. Yumi. Awesome. Its effect is increase the attack and defense of all fish, sea serpent, thunder, and aqua type monsters by 200 points. Also, decrease the attack and defense of all machine and pyro type monsters by 200 points. Draw. Hinotama Soul. Draw. Drooling Lizard. That's it for that pack, guys. So, moving on, the next pack is Metal Raiders. So I'll switch the camera, put it down, and open the pack. Here we go, guys. Drawing the first card of the pack. Hyosub. Interesting. It's an aqua. Draw. Castle of Dark Illusions. Incredible. Draw. Destroyer Golem. Draw. Ancient Lizard Warrior. Interesting. Draw. Sing it. Sorry, guys, I know I didn't read out Castle of Dark Illusions effect like I've been doing for all the other effect monsters, but its effect is so stupid that it basically just gives attack and defense to all zombie type monsters. Yeah. All zombie type monsters gain 200 attack and defense during each of your next standby phases. Each of those zombie type monsters gain 200 more attack and defense. These effects last as long as this card is face up on the field. That's Castle of Dark Illusions effect. Here's Sengen's. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Your deck is then shuffled. This card is great and all, especially in an Exodia deck. I know for a fact it is, because Exodia has less than 1500, so you can pull out any of the 5 pieces with Sengen, tie that in with Witch of the Black Forest, and you've got a clear game if you get the right cards. Alright, next card. Heavy Storm. Destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. Protector of the Throne. Illusionist Faceless Mage. And finally, Ancient Brain. Guys, we're about to reach the final pack of this video, other than the pack that holds the 3 Egyptian gods. So after I've opened this pack, I'll be going through all the cards I've opened, giving the descriptions of every normal monster. Before I open the final pack. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Let's do this. The final pack is Spell Ruler. So, this is going to be lovely. Let's do this. Draw. Darkness approaches. Its effect reads, discard 2 cards from your hand, select one face-up monster, and flip it face-up. Oh, face-up monster, and flip it face-down. But do not change its battle position. Interesting. Draw. Electric Snake. Its effect reads, when this card is discarded from your hand to the graveyard by an effect or a card controlled by your opponent, draw 2 cards from your deck. Draw. Giant Turtle Who Feeds on Flames. Ceremonial Bell. Its effect reads, as long as this card remains face-up on the field, you and your opponent must throw your respective hands, reveal your respective hands, show your respective hands to each other. Sorry, guys. It was hard to read while it was blurry. Here's the next card, Nimble Momonga. Its effect reads, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, gain 1,000 life points. You can also special summon any number of Nimble Momongas from your deck in face-down defense position. Draw. Megamorph. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, the original attack of a monster equipped with this card is doubled. If your life points are higher, the original attack is halved. Draw. Magical Labyrinth. Equip Labyrinth Wall with this card. If you tribute Labyrinth Wall equipped with this card, you can special summon Wall Shadow from your deck. Draw. Gravekeeper's Servant. Unless your opponent sends one card from the top of his or her deck to the graveyard, he or she cannot declare an attack. Final card. Kotodama. Its effect reads, as long as this card remains face-up on the field, more than one monster with the same name cannot exist. face up on the field. If a monster with the same name as a face up monster on the field is normal summoned, flip summoned, special summoned, or flip face up later, it is destroyed. If monsters with the same name are summoned or flip face up at the same time, they are all destroyed. Ooh. That's one dangerous card. Don't you guys think? That's one dangerous card. I don't want to be messing with a guy who has that card in their deck. Alright, guys. Hold on while I set the stage for the second to final length of this opening. Alright guys, here we go. I've replaced all the normal monsters so I can read their description. Here we go. The first one is Giant Turtle Who Feeds on Flames. A crimson-shelled tortoise that feeds on flames is its description. Ancient Brain. A fallen fairy that is powerful in the dark. Illusionist Faceless Mage. Manipulates enemy attacks with the power of illusion. Protector of the Throne. Ancient Lizard Warrior. Protector of the Throne states while the king is away, this queen protects his throne with a mighty defense. And Ancient Lizard Warrior states, before the dawn of man, this lizard warrior ruled supreme. Destroyer Golem. A golem with a massive right hand for crushing its victims. Hyosup. This amphibian is strong on the attack, but leaves much to be desired when defending. Drooling lizard. A blood-sucking snake in human form that attacks any living being that passes nearby. Hinotama Soul. An intensely hot flame creature that rams anything standing in its way. In that case, it would probably burn anything or anyone that stands in its way. Mammoth Graveyard. A mammoth that protects the graves of its pack and is absolutely merciless when facing grave robbers. Witty Phantom. Dressed in a night black tuxedo, this creature presides over the darkness. We've got Armel, a strange warrior who manipulates these deadly blades with both hands and his tail. Ojama Black. He's one of the Ojama trio. It's said that he butts in by any means necessary. It's also said that when the three are together, something happens. The all-seeing white tiger. A proud ruler of the jungle that some fear and others respect. And finally, Gradius, a high-performing jet fighter with power capsules for variable attack capabilities. Those were the normal monsters, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Now, we get on to the finale of this video. The best part. I'll most likely be saving the 3 Egyptian gods for last. Reveal them last. So, give me a minute to prepare. Oh, nice. Alright, guys, here we go. Dark Magician, the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. This legendary dragon is a powerful engine of destruction, virtually invincible. Very few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale. And Red Eyes, Black Dragon. A ferocious dragon with a deadly attack is its inscription. Well, those were the final 3 monsters of this deck. Hold on. Before you stop this video, I am going to have to say, they're not the least. There are 3 other almighty creatures that are banned in tournaments. At least these copies. The legendary gods of Egypt. So give me a minute, and I shall prepare them for your witness as I call them forth. Here I go. Here we go, guys. Legendary gods of Egypt, please hear my call. Awaken and awaken from your slumber. Mighty obelisk, and raid this sacred palace of the darkness. Appear! Obelisk the Tormentor! Appear, almighty Slifer, the Sky Dragon. And finally, almighty protector of the sun and sky, I beg of thee, please heed my cry. Transform thyself from orb of light and bring me victory in this fight. I beseech thee, grace our humble game, but first I shall call out thy name. Great beast of the sky, please hear my cry. Transform thyself from orb of light and bring me victory in this fight. Envelop the desert with your glow and cast your rage upon my foe. Unlock your secrets from deep within so that together we may win. Appear in this shadow game as I call your name. Winged Dragon of Ra! Alright, guys. These are the 3 Egyptian gods. But this is only one side of the mighty mat. I shall now flip it over to reveal the other side. We have Yami Yugi, Joey Wheeler, and Seto Kaiba on the actual playing board. Well, guys, that was a fun opening. I hope you all enjoyed this opening of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Openings. If you did enjoy and you want to see more of my channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, if you want to see any other openings that I do, say if it's from a different anime or like Pokemon or from Magic the Gathering, if you want me to get into either one of those, let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to just stick with Yu-Gi-Oh, give me another pack or deck to